This week on the Sequoyah Scribe Newscast, we take a look at the 8th grade Career Expo. Sandler and I investigate a new program that worked its way into Sevier's cafeteria. All this and more is coming up on SSN. Good morning, Sevier Middle. My name is Madi. And I'm Kristin. Welcome to this week's episode of SSN. Recently, the 8th graders of John Sevier took a trip to the Kingsport Higher Education Center to take a look at some future career possibilities. Sandler and I have the story. Recently, the 8th grade took a field trip to Eastman to give them an idea for the future. Some students already had an idea of their future career.
I would like to be a surgeon because I really enjoy it, and it's a little challenging, and I like challenges.
I feel like when I grow up, I really want to be a surgeon. I think it's very fun, and I think I have a great time doing it.
The students were assigned to groups depending on what they would like to pursue. Joe Reedy, a meteorologist for ABC, explained what he presented to the groups.
Today we're sharing communications and how that is broken down with television studies and meteorology. So we talk about a little bit of different tracks with the government field and also on the broadcasting side of how you can use communications in all aspects and not just in broadcasting.
Some of the chaperones on the trip believe this expo is helping and will help students in the future.
I hope it does. I think that once they were exposed to different careers that they highlighted on their high school planning, I hope they show them that, you know what, I could do this too.
I think it's helping students. I think the thing that is important for them to hear is that it is okay as an 8th grader that you don't know what you want to be when you grow up yet, and that if you don't know, that's okay. And if you do know, that's great.
Reporting for SSN, this has been Madi and Sandler. Sevier Middle School student Gabriel Tipton has advanced to the National History Day competition at the University of Maryland this coming June. He competed in Nashville with an individual performance about Alexander the Great. Sevier teacher John Malik is the sponsor of the competition at JSMS. The JSMS Student Council recently traveled to the State Student Council Convention. There, the council received the 4-Star Award as one of the top student councils in the state. The 4-Star Award is awarded to student councils that complete numerous service projects. The Sequoyah Scribe student newspaper is currently taking applications for the 2015-2016 school year. All interested students can pick up an application in room 340. The Scribe is looking for new editors, writers, cartoonists, and photographers, as well as members of a new web-only staff. The deadline for applications has been extended to Wednesday, April the 22nd. Sevier Principal Holly Flora recently decided to carry over a program from Jackson Elementary School to help save food. Kristin and Sandler filed this report. School officials pondered what to do about the food being wasted at Sevier. Their solution, the program Wrap It Up. In this program, students put unopened food in bins at the front of the cafeteria. While this is a good idea, some students don't use the option.
I mean, I've never have, but I guess I could.
No, because everyone puts like bad food in there, like the stuff they don't want.
The leftover food that is not taken by the students is taken to people who need the food.
And to the Lee Learning Center to allow other people to eat it.
This program was started in a local elementary school, Andrew Jackson Elementary. How do students feel about the program?
I think the bins in the cafeteria are a good idea because people need food, and people that just waste it, I mean, they might as well give it away to people that need it.
I think the bins are good because they help, like, they don't put food to waste. You can reuse it. If people are hungry, they can eat it and it won't just go in the trash.
I think the bins are a good idea because, if you're hungry after lunch, you can have an extra snack after lunch, and I think that's a good idea because, people get hungry after they eat all their lunch. So I think it's really good because, you can get something extra to eat.
This has been Kristin reporting for SSN. This past week saw lots of rain and warm temperatures. What will the weather be like this week? Gabriel is standing by with the weather report.
This past week, Kingsport has had a lot of rain and spring temperatures. This week, the weather looks a lot like rain again. Good morning, I'm Gabriel. This week, temperatures in the Tri-Cities will drop a bit, and most days will have at least a chance of rain. On Monday, there will be a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms at 8 a.m. It will be mostly cloudy with a high of near 72 degrees. It will also be windy. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles per hour, and a chance of precipitation is 60%. On Tuesday, the skies will clear up and it will be mostly sunny day. The high temperature will drop down to around 63 degrees. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday will all have a chance of rain. Temperatures will stay in the low to mid-60s for the rest of the week. Now let's go back to the newscast studio.
Due to the rain this past week, several athletic events had to be canceled. Sandler is standing by in the Sevier Sports Center.
As the spring sports season nears the finish line, several athletic events were canceled last week, including track meets, baseball, and softball games. Good morning, Warriors. I'm Sandler. Last week, the track team did compete in a meet at Tennessee High School. The Warrior girls team won the meet with 103 points, beating 5 other schools. The boys team placed a close second behind Robinson Middle School. Well, that's it for this week's Sevier Sports Report. Let's go back to the newscast studio.
Some students at John Sevier already know what they want to be when they grow up. Elizabeth hit the halls to find out what careers the students of John Sevier want to have in the future.
John Sevier's teachers have chosen to work in the field of education. Many of Sevier's students have dreams of their own. SSN hits the halls to see what those aspirations are.
I want to be a basketball player because I think I'm good at it, and I just need to keep practicing and get better.
An engineer, because I've always liked to build stuff, and they make money.
Well, I kind of want to be like an Army Ranger. That's why I'm kind of doing this track thing, so I can just get in shape.
I want to be a doctor because I want to help others in need, and I just want to be a doctor and help patients.
When I grow up, I want to be like a surgeon, like some kind of doctor, because I really think it'd be fun to help people and pays a lot. And my uncle's one, and he says it's really fun and rewarding.
I want to be a child therapist so that I can help children with their problems and stuff.
I want to be a beautician because I really like doing hair and I find it really fun.
I want to be a teacher because I love hanging out with little kids and I just want to teach them because I like it.
I want to be a scientist because I've always been interested in science stuff since I've been a little kid. So.
I want to be a doctor because I can help people and I can get paid a bunch of money.
If you want to tell us the ideas of your own future, tweet us at #SSNHitsTheHalls and your comment could end up on the air. Now let's go back to the newscast studio.
That's it for today's installment of the Sequoyah Scribe Newscast. Next week, Gabriel and Joshua take a look back at the biggest news of the past school year. Kristin and Elizabeth visit a martial arts academy to learn more about bully prevention. And Gary and Elise look back at the main athletic events of 2014 and 2015. Tune in next week for our final episode of the school year. I'm Maddie. And I'm Kristin. Have a great week, Sevier Middle.